Hard part is we don't start from scratch, right? Like we rarely wake up and we're just here and say, okay, I'm going to make category 2 and 1 decisions from a blank slate. We are always in a state, one of these 4 states. The 5th state is sort of on the axis, which is equanimity, which is that place, right? So high level meditation, high level practice with time does bring us into the state that I just say you normally don't wake up in, but it takes time, into that equanimity and allows us to make those decisions. That said, each state dictates how we see things. When we're in this state, fight or flight, it's easy on right now to say make a category 2 decision and you just do it. The reality is when you're in this state, you see everything through the lens or the physiology of fight or flight. Meaning your senses get narrowed, you get tunnel vision, you lose perspective, blood gets moved to certain areas of the body and away from others, certain parts of the brain and away from others. And so we're basically in a survival state right here. Real or not, this is how our mind-body system senses the environment and ourself. So when we're in this state, we have to act by faith of the system and know that category 2s will get us to this side. Because it won't feel like it, unless you're just sort of right here on the line. But if you're sort of in the middle of this, you might know intellectually that a category 2 will make you feel better that day, but these are like waves, right? And it's like an ocean wave, and it pulls you into the category that you're in. It's a current, right? And so this current is going to want to keep pulling you this way. So you have to, by faith and by choice and by practice, pre-decide category 2 decisions for you and just follow them, right? So when you're in this side, there's a lot of doing this by faith, right? This is the best time to not think. If you're in this state, don't try to think your way out of the box, so to speak. When you're in this state, follow the formula. If you're here, find a 3. If you're here in 3, find a 2, right? Then once you're over here, you have a little bit more autonomy of your decisions because you have now full access to all your faculties. Your body and mind are aligned. You have access to your neocortex more. You have access to all of your emotions in a positive way. You have access to your body and energetically in a positive way, and you have a lot of skill. So when we're on this side, we're pretty good at making decisions. This is when we feel pretty good about ourselves. When we're on this side, we're pretty bad at making decisions and feel pretty bad about ourselves. So when we're on this side, no matter what the reason, follow the formula, 4 to 3. 3, make a category 2 decision. Get over here. Once we're on this side, and in this loop, we have a lot more autonomy to make good decisions. So, number 1 recommendation, when in this side, do not think your way out of it, follow the formula. 4 to 3, 3 to 2. When in 2 to 1. When in this side, once you're in a 2, enjoy it. Just follow the process. It'll be way easier to make category 1, category 2 decisions, and all of the corresponding mind, emotion, body will line up, and it will be a great day. So you can get to this almost any day at any time, but you have to understand, don't fight against it because the current is going to pull you away from the other side, right? So if we drop a stone in the middle, the water ripples out all directions. And if we wake up and for whatever reason we're in one of these waves, it's hard to swim against the current. So we have to trust, right? Just like flying a plane with instruments when you can't see, this is flying your plane with instruments. When you can't, if you're on the left side, fly your plane with instruments. 3, 2, and then now we can fly by sight, by feel, because we have access, full faculty to our mind, emotions, and body.